My own VTOL killed me. What the fuck? What? Oh, now you're shooting bodies because you're angry and bad.
Yeah, it's just what happens in this game. There's no rhyme or reason as to why.
I got my vengeance. I am Batman. I am the knight. Oh, I'm so bad. Alright, I made up for it. Holy fucking shit! Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It is now 2023. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you had a good year last year. It's good to see you this year. Yeah, the joke's cringe, I'm sorry. But regardless, I hope you guys had a good 2022. We always look forward to the future. Today we are going to be looking at the Minibak SMG, also known as the best SMG in the game. I understand it's a trend. I've kind of noticed that every time I go down the SMG tree, every SMG has gotten better and better and better and better. This is by far has to be my favorite. Forget what I said about the MP5. Or the Lockman. This is something else. I actually love this thing. And since I love it so much, that means I have to share a class setup for it. So let's get into that. For a secondary, I've been using the P890 for tactical flash, lethal Zemtex, perk package, double time, bomb squad, fast hands, and quick fix. And then for the field upgrades, I'm going to be using a munitions box and a trophy system. And now for the mini box. Starting with the top of the weapon, we're going to be using the FSS OLEV laser. It gives ADS speed, aiming stability, sprint to fire, speed buffs to our ADS and sprint to fire speed. This is pretty much a must-have on most SMGs at this point. For the barrel, I decided to attach the Bach 9 279mm barrel. This gives damage range, hipfire accuracy, and bullet velocity. I mostly want the damage range and bullet velocity. The hip fire accuracy is good on its own. It kind of nerfs our ADS speed a little bit and our hip recoil control, which don't worry about too much. Since we put on the laser sight, this won't be much of a nerf, the ADS speed. For its tuning, I went all the way down to aim walking speed. At the bottom, I went all the way to the left to ADS speed. For the muzzle, I decided to go with the SynGuard MKV. This gives sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Bullet velocity, more damage range. Once you start shooting and you keep shooting, which you're going to want to do, you have 64 bullets here as a default magazine. The longer you shoot, the more accurate the gun becomes, and then sound suppression, you're hidden from the map, and there's our ADS speed, our aiming stability, our aim walking speed a little bit. Since we tuned the barrel and we have a laser sight, the ADS speed is pretty much a joke at this point. It's just, it doesn't really do anything. You're still going to be aiming down your sights pretty fast. For its tuning, I decided to go all the way down to ADS speed. At the bottom, I went all the way to the right to bullet velocity from where extra damage. For the stock, I decided to go with the Marquise R7 stock. This gives crouch movement, sprint speed, and ADS speed. It nerfs our recoil control a little bit, but it's pretty much non-existent. I went into games with this. Doesn't really do anything. Crouch movement speed we don't really care about, but we do care about the sprint speed and the ADS speed. You're pretty much going to be a running, gunning elite roaming around the map with this thing. I absolutely loved it. Why didn't I go with the VLK stockless? I didn't like the flinch resistance nerf, nor did I like the aiming recoil control. It just felt kind of bad, so I decided to substitute this with the Marquise R7 stock, and it did not disappoint. This stock is actually very underrated. For the stock's tuning, I went all the way down to ADS speed, and at the bottom here, I went all the way to right to aim idle stability. For the grip, I decided to go with the True Tac grip. This gives sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. Two buffs we really like here. Sprint to fire, you get into gunfights easier with people if you're caught off guard. ADS speed, just so much ADS speed. It kind of nerfs our recoil control a little bit. Don't worry about that though. Barely noticeable. For the tuning, I went all the way down to ADS speed. At the bottom, I went all the way to the left to sprint to fire speed. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you this right now. I truly do believe that this Minibak setup is the absolute GOAT. I absolutely love it. I've gotten a few good gameplays with it when I didn't expect to. This is by far my most favorite SMG in the game so far. I'm probably going to say that for the MP90 next, and I'm probably going to say that for the Vector next. I'm very excited for the next two SMGs that I'm working on, but for now, give the Minibak a try. Try out the setup if you like it. If you didn't like it, tell me how I can improve it. Take a screenshot of it. Give it a try. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys had a good new year. Enjoy the rest of the video. Dude, this fucking lag needs to get off my screen. No shot. No shot. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're making noises like you expect me to care. I don't give a fuck.
Man, I didn't ask you to care. I don't give a fuck either.
Then get the fuck out of my car!
What? Bro, I rent a room here.
Yeah, your muff is full of cabbage.
What?
You're the fucking reason Scump is retiring.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm not gonna lie to me.
No, I do. You
Dude,
are the reason
I just-
Scumpy Abner is quitting COD.
Bro, I just want to be sick with it too, alright? And if Scump's retiring because of it, then so be it.
He's a lieutenant. I'm sure he can find a way.
Lieutenant Dan. Oh, help.
You're in the fucking boxing ring with Lieutenant Dan, the bell rings, and all of a sudden there's a wheelchair flying at you. Distraction! So is it just me, or is everybody getting the Spanish Chromebook ad?
Good luck, Tuck.
I bet I die before this video finishes rendering.
Why are you like this?
Where's the sriracha? Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
I'll take this game over the other game.